Everyone. Today we will discuss how to make molarity and normality solution. First of all, molarity is represented by M. The formula of molarity is number of moles divided by volume in liter or dm3. As we know, number of moles is equal to mass over molar mass. So we will put the value of number of moles here, that is mass over molar mass multiplied by volume in dm3. In case of normality, normality is represented by N. The formula of normality is number of grams equivalent weight divided by volume in dm3. The number of grams equivalent weight is equal to molecular weight divided by number of replaceable hydrogen. For example, if a species contains number of hydrogen, we will divide here how many numbers of hydrogen it will give. Now we will perform the calculations for molarity. We are required to make 0.1 molar solution of sodium hydroxide in 500 ml. As we know the formula of molarity, we will put the values of molar mass of sodium hydroxide and volume which is required to make, that is 500 ml. Since it is in liter, we are required to make in ml, so we multiply with 1000. When we put the values here, we will find out how much grams of sodium hydroxide we will take to dissolve in 500 ml to make the 0.1 molar annual solution. After performing calculations, we will get the 2 gram. This means we are required to dissolve 2 gram in 500 ml to make the 0.1 molar solution of sodium hydroxide. Next, we will move for the normality solution of 0.1 normality solution of sodium hydroxide in 500 ml. As we know the formula of normality, which is equal to number of grams equivalent weight over volume in dm3, and number of grams equivalent weight is equal to molecular weight over number of replaceable hydrogen. In case of sodium hydroxide, molecular weight is 40. So, since we are required to make 0.1 normality solution, so we will multiply 40 with 0.1, which is equal to 4 gram. And we will put the values in this formula, then we will get the 2 gram. We will need to dissolve the 2 gram of sodium hydroxide in 500 ml to make the 0.1 normality solution of sodium hydroxide in 500 ml. Now we will perform calculations for HCl to make 0.1 molar solution of HCl in 500 ml. There are two methods. First method is this: volume into strength into molarity, molecular weight, volume, and divide by density and multiply by 100. When we put all these values, we will get the volume, which is 4.2 ml. Next method is M1V1 and M2V2 method. M2 is a molarity that we can check out from the bottle of the HCl. When we perform all these calculations, we will get the volume, which is 4.16 ml. Next, for the normality, the formula is N1V1 and N2V2. We will perform all these calculations to calculate the volume of HCl, which is 4.16 ml. Now, we will perform all these experiments to show you how to make 0.1 molar solution of HCl and sodium hydroxide.
As we already have calculated the values to make our solutions of normality and molarity. Here is the apparatus. This is pipette, glass rod, spatula, volumetric flask. This is funnel, beaker. This is our chemical, that is sodium hydroxide, and this is HCl filter paper to weigh the sodium hydroxide, and this is weighing balance. At first, weigh the filter paper, then weigh sodium hydroxide. This is the weight of sodium hydroxide and filter paper. Now trade out the weight of filter paper. Now repeat it for normality solution. Here is 2 gram of sodium hydroxide for the molarity and normality solutions. Now we are going to add it in a beaker. Pour some water in it to dissolve it smoothly. Now we will take glass rod to dissolve. In this way, it will dissolve homogeneously. Here is a solution of sodium hydroxide. Now we are going to add in a volumetric flask. Our volumetric flask is 500 ml. So, Now we are going to add water up to the mouth carefully to make a 0.1 molar solution. Now we are going to take required amount of HCl to make a normality and molarity solution. Please handle it carefully. Here is acid to make normality and molarity solution. This is 4.2 ml for molarity. Now we are going to add water, as we always add acid into water. Pour some water. Now add 4.2 ml acid to make 0.1 molar solution. Now add water up to the mark to make 0.1 molar solution of HCl. Repeat this to make 0.1 normal solution of HCl.